Hey, Shalom, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakaryam Shah Yasha'Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. This is redacted. You know, this guy here, I forget his name, but he's going to give a detailed breakdown of what's going on over there with the Palestinians. They're coming out with it. You know, time is short. Time is real short. They're talking about these 15 mini cities, these concentration camps that they're going to bring the Palestinians back in to live in. And they put them up fast. You know, we see what's going on in North Carolina. You know, they setting up all these concentration camps. I guess it might be for the survivors or civilians that can't get themselves together in North Carolina. They can come here and get their 3 hots in the cot. So it looked like they're coming in after every catastrophe, you know, and they sweeping the land with these concentration camps. But they openly admitting this. They said the CIA is behind this. Your tax dollars as a Babylonian citizen, which is an American citizen, is going to help pay for these camps, as well as this biotech monitoring. You know what that's boiling down to. The mark of the beast, because you're going to have monitoring going in and out of these camps. When you are allowed to leave, it'll probably be a certain time, a month, certain time, a week. We don't know, but the majority of the time will be spent in these camps, and these camps will be heavily monitored by drones. I mean, this guy, he lays it out, so everything is coming out, everything is out in the opening. That means time is short, so the devil is coming down with great wrath. So it behooves us to get right, you know, get straight with Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, while we have time. This is Proverbs 22, verse 3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And when you go into this word foreseeth, to foresee is to see or realize beforehand. Now, how do you hide yourself? That's songs now. Because what do? We just start paying for bomb shelters and prepping? No. This is how you hide yourself right now. This is Songs 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place. Because when you're hiding, you're in secrecy. So that's what we're doing with these videos, with our prayers, meditation, fasting, staying up in these mysteries. That's only allotted to the first fruits of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the best of his kind. That's what these secrets are for. So we stand up in these prophecies, man. We stand in the arms of the supernatural, in the arms of the divine power, Yahweh and his son, Yahweh Shai. So it says, he that dwelleth, and when you dwell, you live there. So we're living in this book, and the book is the word. That's why when you go into Revelations 19, it describes Yahweh Shai as the word. His name was the word. He comes in a volume of the book. So we stand up in these prophecies. We stand up in this book. We're hiding ourselves. We're hiding ourselves because we foresee. And remember, to foresee is to see or realize beforehand. Okay? So it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And the shadow of the Almighty, that deals with his name, you know. And his name is just not a name. It's a vibration. It's a spirit that comes with it. This is Proverbs 18:10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. So we abiding up under that name. Okay? That's the refuge. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So that's what we doing. So we hiding up in the shadow of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai right now, because we foresee. Once again, foresee. Be aware of beforehand to predict. Okay? To predict. Okay? So that goes into the prophecies. So let's listen to a little of this content. Check this out.
picture and involved in the rebuilding of Gaza. Like this, you can't make this up.
Yeah, actually, I want to show you this soundbite that I dug up from David Petraeus pitching this concentration camp plan.
And this is, I'm sorry to interrupt. Sorry, Salakia. Watch how this this snippet, or this clip, or soundbite, whatever, of this. I don't know who this guy is, but he's got to be an insider. How he makes these camps, these concentration camps sound. They're gonna run the same scenario on the U.S.
I believe there should be a vision for the future of the Palestinian people that is similar to the vision that we presented to the people of Iraq before we conducted the major operations that we did there during the surge. And we would go to the people of Fallujah and we would tell them in advance of our operation, we are going to make your lives better. We're going to do it by getting Al-Qaeda out of your neighborhoods. And then we're going to stay in those neighborhoods. We're going to create gated communities, essentially. It's an accurate description, but with much more effective walls.
Okay, now you see that. See, that's the clip. The devil speaks with that forked tongue. So they're going to call these camps gated communities with, like they said, much strong gates. Let's say that again.
Out of your neighborhoods, and then we're going to stay in those neighborhoods. We're going to create gated communities, essentially. It's an accurate description, but with much more effective walls. In fact, we would tell them, I said, look, it costs a lot of money to be in a gated community in Florida, and we're going to give it to you for free here in Fallujah.
I mean, he's saying all of that, Dan, with a straight face. Like, this is comparable to, like, going to Boca Raton.
Yeah, this man's the devil, man. If you don't understand that Esau's the devil, you out of time. You out of time. Because can't nobody sit back and convince you that this man's the devil. You got to wait till that hammer come down. And then for you, it's going to be too late. So this man is about to come down with great wrath. You see how they pushing it. And you see the smirk on his face. Because they know they got you. You ain't in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. So you out here dwelling on your own. This is Revelations 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, and to the sea. For the devil is a deceiver, is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And it ain't just say ordinary wrath. It said great wrath. And this is what we about to see. And when you do something great, you overdoing it. You overstepping your normal boundaries, man, to get this done. So this man gonna show all horns.
Could also probably go golfing, but we're gonna do it even better because it's gonna be biometrically scanned. We're gonna monitor your movements 24/7. Like, it's hilarious that they're actually pitching this, and not even pitching it, they're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's already being done.
He kind of cracks a little smile. He thinks he's being funny, and you actually hear the laughs from the audience. So I don't know who's in the audience there at Rice University, but that's just total psychopath behavior to think of taking people who have survived an entire year of genocide, who have seen their families killed, taken away into torture, and worse things that happen that maybe we shouldn't mention on air, in these prisons. And David Petraeus, from the comfort of the stage, is joking about rounding these people into these, what he call, gated communities, he likes to call them,
camps,
where they will not
camps.
be allowed to receive food or water unless
and
they
to concentrate, you can look at it as a prison, right? A school, to concentrate is to bring to the middle, bring to the middle. So this is what they're gonna do, so they can monitor you, they can watch you from the middle.
Biometric ID that proves they are not affiliated in any way with Hamas. Not just
hold on, can't skip that part.
They will not be allowed to receive food or water unless they present a biometric ID that
so they will not be allowed to receive food and water unless the biometric, which deals with the body, the measure of the lifespan of someone. That's what biometric goes into. the metrics of the body. So we know that device is going to deal with your metrics. It's going to read your heart rate, your blood pressure. If you got diabetes, you're going to be tagged. You're going to have a social score in there. Like he just said, you won't be able to receive food or water. Let's say that again.
People into worse things that happen that maybe we shouldn't mention on air in these prisons. And David Petraeus, from the comfort of the stage, is joking about rounding these people into these, what he call, gated communities, he likes to call them, where they will not be allowed to receive food or water unless they present a biometric ID that proves they are not.
The biometric ID to prove that you're not basically a T-is. You can add the rest of the syllables. Okay? So that's going to be the major thing. Because there's confusion going over there in the East. They're in war, so they have a good enough reason to implement this system. Same thing they're going to do here. Problem, action, solution. They created the problem. Look at the reaction. Now this is the solution that they're offering to the Palestinians. You can come back home now, but now these are your new homes. And by the way, you're going to be tagged. And with this tag, we're going to follow you. We're going to monitor you. We're going to watch you. You got to answer to us, else you won't receive food and water. Revelations 13 and 16. Has not the Bible won again? Has not the prophets of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah on point once again? I'm telling you, time is running out. Time is running out. We getting close. The Lord is on his way.
Affiliated in any way with Hamas, not just they're a resistance fighter, but if you're a doctor or an engineer that was somehow affiliated with a government municipality or something like that, you're just a regular person, you will be forced to starve. That's what he's proposing. So that's just, it's just the epitome of evil. But what I found, and in my piece that I published at Uncaptured Media, is that David Petraeus actually is set to personally profit from this. He's a partner at a global investment firm called KKR, which is like a junior sort of BlackRock. And KKR owns Constellus, which is the current iteration of Blackwater, the notorious mercenary outfit that was famous and for committing, for example, the Nisour Square massacre in Iraq. During the 2006, 2007, I believe. And so, of course, it rebranded to Academy and is now Constellus, and David Petraeus' company, his firm, that's one of their assets. Now, Constellus is being contracted by this guy, Mordecai Moti Kahana, who's an Israeli-American businessman who's basically the conduit who's been pitching this to the Israeli Ministry of Defense and to people like the Minister of Defense, Yoav Gallant. So he arranged meetings actually back in November of 2023, he arranged a meeting between an American general who he doesn't identify, who was in Iraq, but is pretty obviously Petraeus, and Gallant and other people from the Ministry of Defense to pitch this. At that point, probably they thought they were going to, cruise to victory in Gaza. But as things have gotten progressively worse, they haven't achieved any of their goals, and they've seen actually more and more captives turn out to be dead, or they've bombed them themselves. Now they're getting more and more desperate, admitting that they don't actually have any strategy, they don't have any way to win. And so the Ministry of Defense, Gallant, is like, look, we're getting soldiers killed on a daily basis. This isn't going well. We need some kind of way out. And so they are happy. The army chiefs are happy to have some kind of foreign CIA special force come in and run these concentration camps to take the load off the shoulders of the army.
So they just gave you, he just said a mouthful. He just said a mouthful. If you paid attention to everything he said, he gave you all the players. He showed you where the money was at, with BlackRock. We know about Blackwater, and if I'm not mistaken, Dick Cheney was brought on the line for Blackwater, because they was down there with that whole Iraq situation in Afghanistan. And these guys was ripping off the opium plants down there. You know, they had their hand in they even developed dialysis centers down in that area. You know, so these politicians are getting rich. He dropped a mouthful. He got the politicians on the line. You know, he got BlackRock in there, and he also got the CIA in there. So you can see all the top players, everybody's coming out because we getting close. And we in the information age. So you turn a blind eye from this truth right now if you want. You're gonna be caught up. You're gonna be caught up. You keep ignoring. You keep tooting up your nose to the men of the Lord, and these warnings gonna stop going out, and then your ass is gonna be in trouble because you wasted too much time. You waited too long to repent and get down with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Actually, it wasn't even meant for you because the elect gonna receive this, and we're in a very serious, very scary time right now. This is Ezekiel 12:21 NLT. Again, a message came to me from Yahweh, Son of Man. You've heard that proverb they quote in Israel. Time passes and prophecies come to nothing. Tell the people, this is what the sovereign Yahweh says. I will put an end to this proverb, and you will soon stop quoting it. Now give them this new proverb to replace the old. This shows you that time is running out. The time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled. There will be no more false visions and flattering predictions in Israel. And as you can see, we're telling you about the concentration camps. The Apostle Tahar was just talking about this. Now they coming out. Now they coming out, and they tell you the CIA, so America is dumping billions into this. So this has all been planned, and they're going to go up fast. They're going to go up fast. So the prophecies are not wasting time. They're not waiting around for you. You're just going to have to deal with it. You keep dragging your feet to get on board, and you're going to be presented with this microchip, and then you're going to look for the videos. You're going to look for help. You're going to want to receive counsel. You following the wrong leaders. Now you're going to be, you know, Google going to be, you know what I mean, a million Googles. You know, GMS this, GMS that, because you're going to be looking for the answers. When the apostles, a great millstone, the Lord about to shut their mouth. And the Lord does that. You know, he'll make his prophets, you know, go dumb. You know, because there was a time when, let me just get it real quick. He shut Ezekiel's mouth. And it's a time when the Lord going to shut our apostles' mouth, man. You know, this is Ezekiel 2:9. This is it. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me. And lo, a roll of a book. Hold on, this is not it. Well, here, we'll foresee. Oh, man, be not. Hold on, let me see. I think it's Salakia. This 3 is Proverbs. Ezekiel 3:27. But when I spake with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Hold on. That's not it either. Okay, let me jump up. It's the verse right before that. This is Ezekiel 3:26. And I will make thy tongue, here we go, and I will make thy tongue, so the Lord will make your tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, because that's what, you know, the apostles are doing. You are reproving, rebuking, edifying. So the Lord gonna make it to where they're no longer reprovers, for they are a rebellious house. So time is running out. Get right with Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Now you know they got the concentration camps here. They here. And they got the MOTB ready to roll out. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakah Hakodah Shalom.